highlight the Utah Shakespearean Festival and to meet the people and see the sights in that beautiful part of the state. While we were there, Don Olson gave us one of his most memorable reports of the year. He gave us this beginner's guide to the regional dialect spoken in Utah's Dixie.
Few places in Utah are more delightful than St. George, and our own version of Dixie becomes even more delightful to those who get to know its natives and their language. Two natives, Lyman Hafen and Donna Gentry, recently wrote an article for St. George magazine on how to speak Southern Utahn. Lyman edits the magazine.
When people talk to someone on the street here, a native, they might have a hard time understanding them. So we felt like it would be our duty to give them a guide or a help that would aid them as they attempted to understand the native people of St. George.
Well, the biggest peculiarity is the switch of the A and O vowel sounds, which shows up in all your sentences, in the Karn and the Gordon, and your core and the garage, and all those kinds of things.
True Utah Dixieyites also substitute the short E for the AI sound, so that nail becomes Nell, and male is Mel. They're fond of putting an R in some words that don't have them, as in Washington. They drop the EA in favor of a short I, so realize becomes realize.
I didn't realize we did that, did you?
I sure didn't realize it.
Well, with the help of Lyman and Donna's glossary of Southern Utah terms and the able assistance of some other good-natured, good sport natives, we present herewith a short course on how to speak Southern Utahn. This is a born and a barnyard. Every form has at least one. The people who worship here believe in being born again. And this is where the Mormons attend church meetings. Look at that building right over there on the corner. That drugstore. What's that sign say?
Pharmacy?
That statue right over there by Dick's Cafe. What is that?
Anybody can see that, Don. That's a black horse.
You'll also find a lot of live horses in this port of the country. Now, here in St. George, this is an orange. This, of course, is an apple. Inside the apple is the car, not to be confused with that, which is a core. This is a grocery store, also known as a supermarket. Here comes a core pulling into the parking lot. This is a smaller store, a handy mort. It also has a core wash that looks like a barn. This thing right here is what?
A core.
And the things that shine up in the sky?
A store.
You'll see lots of gorgeous Gordons here in St. George, and almost all of them will have a nice stand of Karn. Here is the Karn Kitchen, where you can buy all kinds of popcorn, including, of course, caramel Karn. What's this thing that beats in your chest?
Well, if you want me to say heart, but it's heart.
Just about every baseball pork has a scarbard somewhere on the field. This is a Hordwar Star, where you can get a really good deal on a keg of Nels. The mailman stops by these mailboxes every day. Here is the Ort Center, and this is an Ort Gallery that sits right on the main drag through town, St. George Boulevard. By the way, if you ever need a place to stay, there are several RV parks just outside town.
I think that what we've got here is a unique language all to our own.
Now, by way of emphasis, this report, like the article in St. George magazine, was not intended to offend anyone in any way. Lyman Hafen said it best.
It doesn't matter how they speak, it's what they say.
Now, Bruce, if you've listened carefully, you should be able to follow directions something like these. Get in your core and head north till you come to a sorrowful-looking old barn. You'll know it. A carpenter has nailed some new bards to the side, stands right next to a big field of corn, okay?
I'm with you.
All right. Go to the next corner, turn and drive until you come to a farm with a couple of sorrel horses in the yard and a big Gordon off to the side. Says Corson on the mailbox, but the Lorsons live there. They have a darling little daughter named Dorothy, who seldom wears anything other than iron shorts. She should be there in the yard playing. Anyway, honk your horn and somebody will come out, or you can go knock on the door and they'll tell you where to go from there.
You've studied this well. What do the experts say, or what's the local explanation for this regional variation on the language?
The locals say that it's just the diversity of people that came to settle in southern Utah. The Swiss in Santa Clara and some cotton growers that Brigham Young sent to Washington, and all of them came together and created this dialect.
It's not unique to southern Utah. I mean, you hear it a little farther north.
You do. You hear it north, but they like to claim it here.
Okay, delightful, Don. Thank you.
Quite a few people called or wrote to tell us they enjoyed that story. There were a few who were offended. I'm sorry. They thought we were making fun. Let me assure you that was not the intent. What the world surely does not need is to have everybody talk like newscasters. I'll give you a look ahead to a new year of primetime access after this.